make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It's your host, that's the most. JerCrispy, welcome back to another video. 20 Michael Jackson facts that you didn't know. Yes, we doing another video of my goats. If it's not my goat, then I don't want to watch it. If it's nobody that I know, I'm not watching it. If you're trying to criticize somebody that I know, I'm not watching it. Not watching it. But anywho, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And let's see what's going on with this video. We're on the road to 500. Yeah.
Let's start with the biggest lie ever told about Michael Jackson, that he bleached his skin to become white. For years, tabloid
Michael Jackson had a skin disease. He did not bleach his skin. Why would he bleach his skin? Who wanna just bleach their skin to make a different phase of them? No, he didn't.
screamed it. People believed it. Michael told Oprah in 1993,
I have a skin disorder
He do.
that destroys the pigmentation of the skin. It's something that I cannot help.
Nobody believed him. They called him a liar. They said he hated being black. Then, June 25th,
I didn't realize that man was telling the truth the whole time, bro. See, you want to listen with such and such said and such. You want to worry about Barbara and Billy Bob, and you want to listen to Johnny Jones and all them dudes, but you don't want to listen to the real person that's telling you the truth.
2009, Michael dies. The autopsy becomes public. And there it is in official medical records. Vitiligo, an autoimmune disorder affecting only 0.5 to 1% of the world's population, where melanin-producing cells malfunction, creating irregular white patches across the skin. His dermatologist, Dr. Arnold Klein, confirmed his vitiligo was bad.
It's an autoimmune disease, and lupus is an autoimmune disease. They sometimes go together because you make antibodies against your pigment cells.
Did Michael have it?
Absolutely. We biopsy.
What causes it?
You're caused by your immune system, and your immune system destroying your pigment cells.
Do black people have it more than white people?
No, but it's just more visible on black people.
It began to get a speckled look over his body all over, but especially on his face and hands.
All right, then. So this is show. They got pictures. This is not AI, as y'all niggas think. Y'all think it's AI. This is really is Mike. You can tell his nose. Look at his eyes. Look at the wonderful smile and all that other stuff. You know, all that. So let's, for now on, as a unit, as people in a young generation, Michael Jackson did not bleach his skin. It was a disease that he got. So, you know, we're in class session. Y'all know y'all got school Monday. This is Sunday. But listen. If you listen, you'll be smart in many ways in life. So let's get it.
Which is hard to treat. He was telling the truth the entire time, and the world called him a freak for a disease he couldn't control.
Right.
19. Now here's the connection that nobody talks about. The iconic white sequined glove, the one he wore for 25 years, the one that became more famous than most celebrities, it wasn't just fashion. Actress Cicely Tyson, who shared a fashion designer with Michael in the 1980s, revealed the truth at his memorial service.
Michael was beginning to develop the vitiligo, and it started on his hand, and the glove was to camouflage it. That's how that glove came into being.
Oh, okay.
The vitiligo appeared first on his hands and face, the hardest places to hide. So Michael turned a medical problem into the most iconic accessory in music history. When asked why just one glove, Michael said, "I felt that one glove was cool. Wearing two gloves seemed so ordinary." He turned his pain into art. That's genius. But before we continue, quick question. Which Michael Jackson song is your favorite? Drop it in the comments right now.
Hands down. All right, let's go ahead and make this top. Let's go ahead and make this top 5 right now. Rock with you. We got Money as 2. I put Money as 2. Let me go ahead and get that. What's it called? Give me Beat It, number 3. Number 4, all time, number 4. Let me go ahead and get Shoot, boy, you might as well go put Mirror. Put Mirror as number. Well, no, Mirror, then Beat It, and then number 5 is gotta go. Who is it? Gotta go. Who is it, bro? Who is it?
Now, I'm genuinely curious. 18. Okay, this one's gonna hurt some feelings. March 25th, 1983. Motown 25th Anniversary Special. Michael performs Billie Jean. Mid-song, he glides backward while appearing to walk forward. The crowd erupts. The moonwalk is born. Except it wasn't. The move was called the backslide and had been performed by street dancers for years. Dancer Jeffrey Daniel from the group Shalimar
and that's where Michael had got it from, but he made it 10 times popular.
Was doing it on Soul Train in 1980. Michael saw it and was obsessed. He hired dancer Garon Casper Candidate, who taught him the move in June 1981 during private lessons. Michael spent 2 years.
Shout out to that nigga Jeff Daniel with the nice moves. We would have never got these moves to this day.
Perfecting it before unveiling it to the world. After the Motown performance, Daniel said Michael asked him,
"How was it?" I said, "Man, it was great. It was amazing." He said, "Yeah, but it didn't come out right." I said, "Didn't come out right? What?" I said, "It was great."
Think about that. The performance that changed pop culture forever. And Michael still thought it wasn't good enough. That's the mind of a perfectionist. Michael didn't invent the moonwalk, but he's the reason the world knows it. He renamed it, perfected it, and made it immortal. 17. Everyone knows about Bubbles the chimpanzee. The tabloids had a fiery day with it. Wacko Jacko and his monkey. But here's what they didn't tell you. Bubbles was just one animal in Michael's massive private zoo at Neverland Ranch. Llamas, tigers...
Ain't Chris Tucker say, I'm about to say, they go to giraffes. He had like 3 giraffes.
Giraffes, an elephant named Gypsy, alligators, bears, snakes. It was like a sanctuary. Then Michael died in 2009. Neverland was shut down. The zoo closed. And here's the disturbing part. Many of the animals just disappeared. His favorite elephant Gypsy? Gone. His beloved llamas Louis and Lola? Vanished. No records, no paper trail. Nobody knows where they went. It's one of the creepiest unsolved mysteries around his death. Where?
I think low-key they had released them right back to the wild. I'm not gonna hold you. And Bubbles, he gotta be staying with somebody. Or they released that man back to the wilds too. And I know Michael Jackson had a lot of money, but that man had made me want to get a monkey at one point, bro. And name it like Jacko or name it Bingo. Like somebody's Bubble, but Bingo. Something like that, bro.
Where did they go? 16. September 10th, 2001. Madison Square Garden. Michael performs his 30th anniversary concert. The show ends around midnight. He goes back to his hotel, talks to his mother Catherine until nearly 4 a.m., then finally crashes. His alarm is set for the morning. He has a meeting scheduled at the World Trade Center. Michael's brother Jermaine later revealed, "My mother had stayed up with him all the way until 4 in the morning and he just slept. He missed his appointments, which was great." September 11th, 2001.
Oh, yeah, because Michael was supposed to go to it, but thank you, Jesus, Michael did not go here, bro. We would have lost a goat. You know, and sorry for all the people who, you know, got crashed in this building. Man.
6 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 hits the North Tower. Michael Jackson overslept. That late-night conversation with his mother saved his life. Catherine called him later that morning. "Mother, I'm okay thanks to you," Michael told her. "You kept me up." A few hours of sleep literally changed history. 15. After nearly dying on 9/11, you'd think Michael would relax. Instead, he became obsessed with health, medicine, and survival. He hired teams of doctors to visit Neverland Ranch daily, exploring new treatments and therapies that could help him heal faster and stay young longer. One of the therapies he tried was a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, a pressurized capsule delivering pure oxygen, used for burn recovery and wellness. The tabloids twisted it into wild stories, claiming he wanted to live to 150, or that he slept in it every night.
Shit, low key, hey, I wouldn't mind see Michael Jackson in real life still going on tour right now. Saying that it would have been big. I would have went. Sure would.
It wasn't about living forever. It was about control, about finding some way to stop his body from breaking down. The tabloids mocked him for it. But here's the truth. After years of burns, surgeries, vitiligo, lupus, and constant scrutiny, Michael was terrified of aging and death. Can you blame him? 14. Speaking of health paranoia, let's talk about those surgical masks. Mid-1980s, Michael starts appearing in public wearing surgical.
Yeah, y'all know Michael Jackson was really the first person before COVID, the only person was out here wearing masks. Tell me what artist right now was out here wearing masks. Not no ski mask in public. Controlling his breathing and stuff. That's what I thought. Crickets.
Masks. The media goes insane. He's a germaphobe. He's hiding his face. He's crazy. But the reality was way more practical. Michael's autobiography Moonwalk explains, after getting his wisdom teeth pulled, his dentist gave him a surgical mask to keep out germs. Michael realized it served multiple purposes, protecting his voice from LA smog, avoiding germs when traveling internationally, and most importantly, giving him privacy. His former tour attorney Alan Mintz explained, if you see somebody coming toward you in a surgical mask, you're alarmed. You do not embrace somebody wearing a surgical mask. It was a superb camouflage. The mask meant people couldn't see his vitiligo flare-ups, couldn't demand he smile constantly, couldn't invade his personal space. His bodyguard Matt Fittis later said, Michael always knew that a natural disaster could happen, that germs could spread globally. He couldn't afford to get sick. He had concerts, fans depending on him. He was traveling through 4 countries in one day sometimes. In 2020, when COVID-19 hit and the world started wearing masks, suddenly Michael didn't look so crazy anymore.
Yeah, okay then. About to say, you know?
All right, I need to know. Did you wear a mask during COVID? Be honest in the comments.
Dude, everybody down there wear a mask in COVID, bro. That's going right back to school. That January, bro, nothing but wearing red masks, black, white, never a different color.
13. But Michael wasn't just paranoid about health. He was inventing the future. The Smooth Criminal music video drops. Michael and his dancers lean forward at a 45-degree angle, seemingly defying gravity.
Hey! Smooth.
The world goes crazy trying to figure out how he did it. In the video, cables and harnesses hidden from the camera. But Michael wanted to do it live, without wires in front of thousands. So he invented a solution. June 6, 1992. Michael Jackson, along with costume designers Michael Bush and Dennis Tompkins, filed U.S. patent number 5,255,452, methods and means for creating anti-gravity illusion. The shoes had a V-shaped slot in the heel that locked onto metal pegs rising from the stage.
I was about to say, I knew he had something going on. I knew you had something going on, Michael.
Floor. Michael Jackson holds an actual patent. He wasn't just a performer, he was an engineer. The patent expired in 2005, but by then the lean was already immortal. 12. Let's rewind to where it all began. Gary, Indiana, a 2-bedroom house with 9 children. Michael Jackson, age 5, joins his brothers in the Jackson 5. By age 11 years and 155 days, he becomes
Oh, baby, give me one more chance. And then you got that. Tweet, rocks in the all day long. Coming on time, singing this song. All the little birds go tweet. Show you some, and it's show me, let me show you where to go. And then you had the I'll be there and stop your darling, make it slow, or someday you'll be all alone. And then you got I think he performed Bing.
was the youngest vocalist ever to top the Billboard Hot 100 with I Want You Back on January 31st, 1970.
Yeah.
That record still stands today. But here's what they don't show you in the documentaries. Joe Jackson, Michael's father, would force the boys to practice music while holding a belt in his hand. If they played a wrong note, he'd hit her.
Sure did, bro. God damn, this nigga, bro. I ain't lying to you. He's fucked up with it, but, you know, that's how some dads is, though, if you want to see success.
Or whip them. Joe's mindset was to keep them off the streets and away from gangs, but it came at a brutal cost.
How often would he beat you?
Too much.
Would he only use a belt? When he was beating you,
why is this man asking this man person conversation? And Michael was like, bro, all right, we get it. I got a whooping when I was little. Leave it alone. You just pushing it now. Like, damn, we all got a whooping as a kid.
Do you hate him?
Yeah. Strong hate.
Man, the worst whooping I ever got was freaking with a stick, man. Them sticks, man, that ain't no joke, man. Shit, there ain't a parent that to tell you go get to pick the stick. No, she gonna grab the stick herself and hit me with it. And heck no, man. Childhood, man. I used to get whoopings for stupid reasons too. Damn, bro. Them childhood memories just, I don't know, son. I don't want to even go back to them memories.
And he didn't allow us to call him daddy. And I wanted to call him daddy so bad.
Damn.
He said, I'm not daddy, I'm Joseph to you.
Joe also constantly...
Now, Joseph, you know you wrong for that, man. Why you ain't want that man call you dad, bro?
ridiculed Michael's appearance, particularly his nose, calling him Big Nose. Michael also suffered from severe acne as a teenager.
Is it true that your father used to say you had a fat nose?
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he actually say?
God, your nose is big. You didn't get it from me.
From age 5, Michael performed in Smokey.
You didn't get it? Yeah.
Is it true that your father used to say you had a fat nose?
Michael's appearance, particularly his nose.
Oh, his mom. He must got it from his mama. Yeah, he must got it from his mama then. That's what it is.
Creates itself, nature.
But experts now believe appearance.
I think they want to know.
Clubs. He never had a childhood. He never had friends. He never had peace. And
Michael never had friends till he saw Chris Tucker, bro. And you know how long it took a minute to get Chris Tucker as a friend? Saying, you know that's crazy. Chris Tucker was Chris Tucker had to be his very first friend that he ever talked to. Cause you know why Chris Tucker was slid? That nigga got his nickname Christmas, and Christmas in 2 weeks. He called that man Christmas.
That childhood trauma, it would haunt him for the rest of his life. 11. Which brings us to the most misunderstood part of Michael's story, his face. People joke about Michael's plastic surgery. Late-night comedians made entire careers mocking his appearance.
I think they want to know, it is a decision on your part some way, the way you look. Where does it come from? I think it creates...
First of all, for late-night critics who will mess with my dog Michael, man, leave him alone. And you actually, if you look up his sisters, let me hurry to do this quick search because I'm not trying to be that long with this. It's only supposed to be a 20-minute video. Damn. At the end. If you look right here, he low-key look like his sister on some stuff. Like, my dog really look like his sister on some stuff. You see that? And low-key look like his sister on some real stuff. Just to put it out there, he look like his sister. So, like,
itself, nature.
But experts now believe Michael suffered from body dysmorphic disorder, BDD, a psychiatric condition where someone becomes obsessed with perceived flaws in their appearance, even when those flaws are minor or don't exist at all. Over 75% of people with BDD seek plastic surgery or dermatological treatments, and after surgery, 90% are still unhappy with their appearance. It's a cycle that never ends. Think about it. Joe Jackson spent years calling Michael Big Nose. Michael had severe acne as a teen, then add vitiligo destroying his skin, lupus causing rashes and flaking on his scalp, the Pepsi fire scarring his head. Michael admitted in his 1988 autobiography that he'd only had 2 rhinoplasties, and they weren't cosmetic. They were to help him breathe.
Never had my cheekbones done, never had my eyes done, never had
all that my lips done and all this stuff. They just go too far. I mean, it's crazy.
How much plastic surgery have you had?
Very, very little. You can count them on 2 fingers.
You had your nose done, obviously.
Yeah, but so did a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
But the surgeries kept happening. Some estimates say 30 procedures over 20 years. Brain scans of BDD patients show they process faces differently than normal people. They fixate on individual parts, nose, lips, a pimple, rather than seeing the whole face. No amount of surgery fixes that because the problem isn't physical, it's neurological. Michael Jackson wasn't vain. He was sick and nobody helped him. If you're enjoying this deep dive, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We're about to get even more intense. 10. January 27th, 1984. Filming a Pepsi commercial. Take 6. Pyrotechnics explode early. Michael's hair catches fire. He keeps dancing, doesn't even realize he's burning. Crew members rush the stage, smothering the flames. 2nd and 3rd degree burns to his scalp and face.
Dang.
From that day forward, he wore wigs for the rest of his life. His autopsy revealed he had his hairline permanently tattooed onto his forehead to maintain the illusion of natural hair.
All right now, come on, chill out. That was not even funny, bro. I chuckle a little bit. That was not that funny though. That wasn't funny, bro. Come on now, leave it alone.
Pepsi paid him $1.5 million.
Yeah, they better pay them. Fuck around with Pepsi, man. Got my nigga burning his hair out there, man. Now my nigga got wear wigs in this motherfucker. Like, yeah, female, man. Hold on. Pepsi can catch my win any day after that.
Michael donated every penny to Brotman Medical Center, the hospital that treated him. They renamed their burn unit the Michael Jackson Burn Center.
Yeah.
But here's what nobody talks about. That fire started his painkiller addiction. The burns required ongoing treatment. The pain was constant. The prescriptions kept coming. That accident in 1984 set in motion the events that would ultimately kill him 25 years later. 9. When Michael met Princess Diana at Wembley Stadium in 1988, they talked for half an hour backstage. She told him Dirty Diana was her favorite song. He laughed and said he had planned to remove it from the set list out of respect. He put it back that night just for her. 2 global icons, both trapped by fame, bonding over one song. It was one of the few moments he felt truly understood.
Yeah.
8. Paul McCartney gives Michael advice over dinner.
Michael said, have you got any advice, And I said, and you ought to think of getting into song publishing.
For a business, you ought to think about music publishing. It's because it's very good business.
Say what you want. And don't play a game of my affection. What you need, and don't leave me to no direction. All alone, I sit home by the phone. I'm waiting for you, baby.
You love music. I'm into it. It does very well. It's a nice, easy business for a musician to be in.
Michael listened. Michael Jackson purchases ATV Music Publishing for $47.5 million, including publishing rights to over 200 Beatles songs. Paul McCartney was furious. He'd been trying to buy those rights himself. Their friendship ended. But Michael wasn't being malicious. He was building generational wealth. And that catalog, when Sony bought half of it in 2024, it was worth hundreds of millions. Paul gave him the idea. Michael executed it. Business is business.
Facts.
7. Late 1990s. Marvel Comics files for bankruptcy. Michael Jackson wanted to buy the entire company. Why?
He wanted to be Spider-Man, to buy the rights to Spider-Man. I think he wanted to play the part of Peter Parker. He never...
It's better than Tommy, what that nigga name? Tommy, whatever nigga who dating Zendaya. Or whatever. Tom Fury? Not Tom. Whatever the dude name is. Tom. Yeah, Tom Holland. Tom Holland, man. Yeah, I'd rather ride Michael Jackson than Tom Holland. I would have seen it now. Swinging. Like, that would have made hits.
Said that, but I gathered that. When I told him I didn't think the company would sell it, he then wanted to buy Marvel. He said, well, then I'll buy Marvel. I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously he didn't buy Marvel, but he wanted to very much.
Because he wanted to produce and star in...
If he would have bought Marvel, Michael Jackson would have been rolling. Bankroll after bankroll. Young money!
In a Spider-Man movie.
Now they got Incredible Hulk coming. They got X-Men 2 coming. And they also got Spider-Man 2 coming. and this huge frenzy for superheroes.
I bet Michael Jackson was the only Marvel. I bet he would have put Blade out. I bet we would have got Moon Knight and Blade out. And what's it called? What's that nigga name? Start with an S. Start with an S. He had his own show. Black, Dreads, Always Child Life Lesson. Static Shock, yeah.
Jump in now.
He genuinely believed he could play Peter Parker.
Yeah.
The deal fell through. Tobey Maguire got the role. But Michael didn't give up on superheroes. He also auditioned to play Professor X in X-Men. Imagine an alternate universe where Michael Jackson is swinging through New York as Spider-Man. The internet would have exploded. 6. Let's talk about the album that changed everything. Thriller is certified 33 times diamond by the RIAA. 33 million units sold in the United States alone. It's the first and only album in history to surpass 30x platinum. Worldwide sales over 105 million copies.
Not my lover, hey, she's just a girl. Billie Jean didn't make my top 5 list. It did at one point, but I think it's number 6 on my list now. Now, if I want to replace Money, then yeah, I'm putting Billie Jean at number 2. But yeah, I go beat it.
Grammys. Thriller nominated in 12 categories. Michael wins 8.
The king of pop. Remember, no artist can never do what he do. Remember that. Taylor Swift? Nah. Who else? Who else y'all biggest artists out here? I bet they biggest artists can't do this. Nah, they can't do this. Let me find out.
Including Album of the Year.
Tell me an artist right now that getting a lot of nominees, a lot of Grammys out here. Oh, all right then.
Record of the Year, Best Pop Vocal, Best Rock Vocal, Best R&B Vocal. Still the record for most Grammys won by any album in a single night.
Yeah.
No album has ever come close. Not Taylor Swift, not Drake.
Yeah! Man, fuck the Ache.
Not The Weeknd, nobody. Thriller is the undisputed greatest album of all time. 5. Michael wants to
fuck Drake.
Make a music video for Thriller. Not just a video, a 14-minute short film with zombies, choreography, special effects. Budget, $500,000.
Hey, y'all know that's crazy? Hold on. I'm gonna let this video finish out. Without this, cartoons would have never copied this style. Remember that. Y'all better thank Michael. For that.
MTV says no. They won't play a 14-minute video. Michael doesn't ask permission. He convinces MTV to fund the video.
Michael Jackson's Thriller, the piece written by John Landis, the director, and also by Michael Jackson.
When it drops, MTV plays it twice an hour, despite breaking every rule they had.
So let me hold you tight.
Let me just turn this all down, because I'm not trying to get copyright. Oh.
Break MTV's rules. Before Michael, MTV barely played any black artists.
Shit. Hold on. Let me make my top 10. So, rock with me. I'm gonna replace my Money Can't Go over there. It gotta be what's that song that I had? Mirror gotta go second. Heal the World, I say, have to be number 7 on my list. Number 3 is Beat It, obviously. Billie Jean's is 4. Remember, I have to go with what's it called? You Rock My World, number 9. Number 9 on my list. I hope y'all keeping tabs of this. Sunset Drive has got to be number 5. Sunset Drive. Y'all know about that song. Number 6 definitely have to be and I never finally got in a way to make you live and say I am. Number 10 got to be Got Me Working Day and Night. Oh Lord, I'm so tired now. Number 8 we got I can't help it if I wanted to. I can't help it if I try. Can't help it if I wanted to. I can't help it, no. And then we got Off the Wall as number 7. Obviously, gotta leave that 9 to 5 up off the shelf and enjoy yourself. I think that's the whole list. Oh, I'm missing a number. No. That's all it is. You can put money down for same slide as for number 5. Simple.
They claimed their format was rock. Michael Jackson broke that barrier. Thriller was so massive, so undeniable, MTV had no choice. The doors he opened for black artists, they stayed open. He didn't just change music, he changed the culture. 4. Michael Jackson earns $825 million, breaking the record for highest earning celebrity in a single year. 2018. He makes another $400 million. He's the highest paid dead celebrity in history. His estate has made over $2 billion since 2009. Even in death, Michael Jackson is the biggest star on the planet. 3. King of Pop. Everyone knows the title, but Michael didn't give it to himself. Legendary actress Elizabeth Taylor publicly called him the King of Pop at the 1989 Soul Train Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1989 Heritage Award and Sammy Davis Jr. Award recipient, and in my estimation, the true king of pop, rock, and soul, Mr. Michael Jackson.
He never asked for the crown, but he definitely earned it. 2. July 7th, 2009. Memorial service at Staples Center, Los Angeles. 2.5 billion people worldwide tune in. That's 1/3 of planet Earth. It's the second most watched funeral in history, behind only Princess Diana.
Oh. I would have said Beirut, because Beirut was up there too, but she looked like she was up there too. So, woo!
Stevie Wonder performs. Usher cries. And 11-year-old Paris Jackson takes the mic.
Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine.
Damn,
1.
bro.
Here's the most insane stat that proves Michael Jackson's genius. Michael Jackson sold over 1 billion records worldwide. But here's what makes it unbelievable. He did it with only 6 solo albums released between 1979 and 2001. Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, His Story, Invincible. Madonna released 14.
If Michael knew if he was not finna die or nothing like that, because he knew he was finna die sooner or later. Because how the way they was getting that nigga medicine and stuff like that, the doctor killed that nigga. And they were shaming that man. They were talking about he was, yeah, man, we ain't gonna talk about that. But you know, that they was wrong for that. They was wrong. They hurt my man spiritually. That's my goat. That's my goat. That's my goat, man.
Studio albums. Elton John over 30. Michael Jackson became the best-selling artist of all time with 6. He's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Guinness World Records called...
I bet none of y'all artists out there got that twice. Not Taylor Swift. Not Drake.
...calls him the most successful entertainer of all time. He didn't just break records. He set standards nobody will ever reach again. From a 2-bedroom house in Gary, Indiana to the biggest entertainer in human history, he survived his father's abuse, survived a fire, survived 9/11, invented anti-gravity shoes, owned the Beatles, changed MTV forever, battled vitiligo, lupus, body dysmorphia, and addiction. Michael Jackson was complicated,
and my ghost still look good to this day. Hope y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. They pop on the screen. I don't even care this video was very long. I have to say what I have to say. You gonna put respect on this nigga name. Like, and when nigga wanna argue, let's go. Let's go. Go for goat. Bar for bar. I already told you my top 3 niggas I listen on a regular basis. Michael Jackson, YB, and Baby Smooth. Let's go. Come on. Let's argue about it. But anywho, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. They pop on the screen. We're on the road to that 5 to the 100. And I'm out.